Being a wedding planner herself, Carley, of course, needed to go above and beyond in certain or all aspects of this day.
I like that it took you over 2 years to plan your wedding. But let's be honest, you've been planning this day for nearly 30 years.
There's one person to ask here, it's Carley.
Carley and Al first met in high school. Or at least that's the way Carley tells it.
I used to always think, I wonder if I've ever walked by my future husband before. Turns out I had. Probably once a day for 3 years in the halls of Winnipeg High. That being said, I think we met when we were supposed to, when you had grown a beard.
She first spotted him at the Cops for Cancer assembly when he won a raffle for the vice principal's parking spot and said, of course, the kid with a BMW would win. And that was when her interest first peaked.
I'm good. I'm excited. I love being the center of attention. This is,
The way Al remembers it is that they met 6 years later. They ran into each other at a party. This is when Carley first started to pay attention to how tall and handsome he was. She left the party later joking with her friends that she was going to marry Al. Al, did you know that?
When we first started dating, I used to make jokes about the top 5 reasons that I loved you. Your height, top 5. Fancy car, top 5. Today I would like to share with you the real top 5 reasons that I love you.
Once I learned that Al had a BMW and a house near the water, we definitely became a lot closer.
Al is pushing 7 feet, and Carley, you're flirting with 5'5".
Little did I know she would marry a tall guy. But I should have known since you were a toddler. You were a climber.
I love you for always being so considerate. You letting me stick my frozen feet on you every night as we're falling asleep. You're so funny. You make me laugh all day, every day. You give the best hugs. Being hugged by you makes me feel like I'm in the safest place in the world.
They spent 3 years together, hibernating, learning to curl, and trying all the brunch places that Winnipeg had to offer.
We all knew you must really, really, really love Al when you agreed to move to Winnipeg for 3 years.
I love you for your interests. Like when you got really into curling when we lived in Winnipeg. And I actually did a road trip down to Brandon to watch the big bunch field.
Get a tall husband, check.
Your height. I think that one will always be on the list. There are about 10,000 more reasons that I love you, and I'm about to keep adding to them as we grow old. Oh, you're making me cry.
Looks so beautiful.
Meet me in the parking lot, the only place we've left to go to. Try anything
Oh my God.
once, I will perform for you. Done all this before, sometimes I even think I like it. The bigger the lie we tell, the more
You may present as tall, dark, handsome, and a slightly intimidating lawyer, but we know the truth. You're a huge romantic with the softest spot for this sweet woman.
If there's nothing there, you follow you down.
all the smoke.
Even if there's nothing there,
Marriage is a contract. And everyone knows how much I love a good contract. Carley, you have so many amazing qualities that I would need for too long to get through in this ceremony, but a man can try. So I'd like to say you are stunningly beautiful, incredibly smart, warm-hearted. You are my rock, my better half, and my biggest supporter. You're easygoing, positive, and fun-loving, all while being incredibly driven, confident, and unwavering.
Then along came this beautiful young lady into our lives, and I saw the happiness that grew and grew and grew.
And there was a saying in my house growing up, only the finest in the world for a Gibson. And all I can say is I don't know how it gets better than this. I know that I have found my person in you, and I know this because you make everything we do together special. We can be sitting in our apartment watching a movie, or we could be flying off to Europe for a few weeks. Those things and everything in between wouldn't be special without you by my side. And I know this because whenever I don't have you with me, on the weekends you're planning an amazing wedding for your clients. We're off for a trip with the RTB to see Taylor Swift. I miss you, and I look forward to when we're back home together.
Little did I know, you would marry a baseball guy.
We played Oak Bay Little League baseball together. We played elementary basketball together. Yes, we played different positions.
Absorb baseball into your spirit.
It was the 30th of May, 2015, 5 a.m. I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth when Carley bursts in, wide-eyed and bubbly beyond comprehension, and says, "Al and I are official. We're boyfriend and girlfriend." Before promptly leaving, as I stared in the mirror at my crusty early morning eyes, I remember thinking, who the fuck's Al?
Always with song. Okay, it's Taylor Swift. Always fun and friendly, always bringing joy. Colorful and consistently reliable.
He had a more expensive car than every teacher at our school.
And I'm not sure if it's been mentioned yet, but he's also tall.
He knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and said, "Marry me, Carley," as if he were Juliet. And he didn't talk to your dad like the love story lyrics go.
He is incredibly smart, witty, dry, compassionate, patient, and a fellow Ravenclaw. Turns out that is who the fuck Al is.
But you know, we're delighted. Al is our new son, your true Romeo.
I vow to be your rock when you need one.
I vow to be your Dwayne Johnson when the going gets rough.
I vow to warm you up, even when your feet feel like icicles.
And I vow to protect you from all the spiders, big and small.
I vow to be an equal partner in the life we build together. And I vow to love you always and forever.
I don't think of these vows as promises, but as privileges. A privilege to laugh with you, to cry with you, to grow old with you. I am so in love with you, Al Gibson. Loving you has never been scary or certain, but constant and safe. You are the best person I know. I love you and thank you.
It's because of your declaration of love, commitment, and talk of a contract. You may share your first kiss.